Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream tonight as we continue with some hardcore content here in World of Warcraft. Of course, we're chasing all the greats. We've seen some deaths today, and we're just going to take things slow. So, we're going to start the stream a little slow tonight, just having some tea here, hanging out. Got the character set up a little more after we ended our visit in Undercity last night. And yeah, other than that, picked up a couple professions that might be handy as we continue here. We're going to try to be leveling a little bit. Yada, what's up, buddy? Welcome into the chat. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for that follow. Saw that offline. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying your different games you've been playing. I saw you picked up Stalker. And I have not played the series, but I'm sure I'll be tuning in to check things out over on your end here in the near future. But yeah, I was really appreciative of your Monster Hunter content. Always fun to dip back into that game. I never went too far, just finished the campaign and started grinding, but I was playing a little solo. And never got into it, but it is fun to watch. So I do really enjoy your stream, and thanks for coming to check out things over here. So we just kind of hit up Undercity last night in the last end of the stream with Noble. And what did we do profession wise? All these pains are different. We've picked up cooking. We had enough money for that. We got dagger training for 10 silver. And still no wand, which is crippling our ability to do any damage in quest. Heck yeah, I saw you stream, so wanted to support where I could. Thanks so much, man. Always appreciate it. So we're just starting off pretty into WoW. Yeah, I mainly just stream WoW, play WoW, retail, classic. I played through Season of Discovery and kind of, let that one go. But the last flight of hardcore, I actually was deep in dad mode with my first child, and then I recently through SOD had my second one, so I'm finally coming back to hardcore with these fresh servers with new time and appreciation for the game mode. And I just want to kind of see if I'm up to snuff. Been playing the game for a long while. Mainly main priest, so that's where we're going to use our safety net here. And we'll just jump in here with some soft quests over here in the Sepulchre. Makes sense. Congrats on the second. Thanks so much. Yeah, things have been really busy. I stay working full time too, and I try to stream every night just for shits and giggles. I mean, I'm obviously already online playing games, and it's fun to kind of teach people and get involved when we can get groups together and stuff. I consistently say on my channel, it's all about grouping. I just want DPS and tanks that I can play with. I mainly play heals, but it's fun to teach and at least give some people some guidance where they have questions. Because the game's, WoW's kind of hard to enter at this point in time. Everyone might have a different opinion about that, but if you jumped into retail, you'd be all mixed up trying to figure out what the hell was going on with all the timelines and the different zones. And I see it every day with people making posts about, like, how do I even group and all these things. So classic is top tier though. Like, I was trying to tell one of my buddies the other night after getting my play session done, I swapped over to the PvP realm that they just launched, and it's just, I was over in Teldrassil, the rain's coming down, fresh night elf. It's just like a perfect setting. vibrant colors. Like this area is a little dingy, but no, everything looked good. And I was just pumped to be in the game. You kind of get those classic reset moments, which I never played religiously or seriously when Classic originally launched. So it's nice to come back to the game in a way where like it's actually new, especially on the Horde side. But a lot of it is stuff I've forgotten. So hardcore is an extra threat for me because I pretty much am coming to it as a new player, even though I'm deeply versed in the controls and the key mapping, the CCs, the PvP of the game. Threatening mobs, I have no clue about. Certain areas or skills, no idea. So we're just gonna take things as we go. Earning a little bit of resource here. I know I've just finished this quest, but I'm looking for upgrades before I continue into my next quest grouping, because while I'm level 12 and I'm doing a level 10 quest, my gear is horrendous at the moment, and I'm playing self-found for an extra challenge, so I can only use stuff that I loot in the open world or have privilege to loot, like say if I were in a dungeon. So I'm hurting gear wise. I can feel it when I go up against like named mobs at my level. It's a real risk. So we're just gonna chill for a bit, do some weapon leveling, and then we'll get back into it. But yeah, game's going good so far. We got one other pal that jumped in last night. We'll see if Noble continues his play. I'll have to check if he's coming on tonight, what he's up to. I know it's the turn of the work week for everybody, so I'm only gonna get a little bit of time here tonight to play. But we'll put some work in. This is gonna be a long process. If we can make 60, I was kind of thinking it last night, we're gonna be probably around the 200-hour play mark to get to max, and that's no mistakes. I'm assuming we're gonna die quite a bit.
You have served me well, adventurer. It is obvious to me that you will be a worthy aid to me as I prepare to rid Silverpine Forest of Arugul's curse. How Arugul gained acceptance within the Kirin Tor is beyond me. His spellcasting knowledge seemed as transparent as a blown glass bauble. What's important now is learning exactly what magic Arugul used so that I can turn it against him and secure Silverpine Forest for the Dark Lady. Arugul first stayed at the wheat farm just north of the bridge.
I just installed the voiceover.
Retrieve for me the spell labeled Remedy of Arugul from those books.
That's kind of cool. It's a little more immersive, and you don't have to read the quests to get the story of the areas. Which again, I played Alliance on Asgalore originally in Classic, so not too familiar with the Horde side as far as the lore behind any of the areas. Let's see here. We've got ways to go with daggers. I sold my mace like an idiot. I have to pick one of those back up. But we'll try to get our daggers leveled up here. kind of made a rule to try to keep myself above 50% health. And as soon as I'm at like 52 or something, we're hitting the heal button. And that's served me pretty well so far. I think it'll work well as we continue. If we catch like a weird crit or something and get brought down to 30%, we'll have a heal just already casting. Level 12 bear. I think we're safe. There's not much around us. Do need to pop our other elixir. And we're max mana, so let's give it a go. Gonna use some extra smites here. As we get to about 50% mana is when we'll go over to doing some dagger damage. This is where the wand needs to come in, just to retain that. Mana that we have. We need to make sure that we have Shadow Warp Pain killing targets. Oh. You ruined my killing blow. Whatever. You can have some fortitude. We get our chance at Spirit Tap when we kill a target and get our mana regen back, which is big. And we'll be talenting into getting that up to 100% because a lot of times you have mobs that are small, like a guard with a named mob. And short of CCing that mob, you can actually just target that on priest and heal yourself. Go for the soft guy while you absorb hits from the more powerful mob. And then you get your mana regen back from the kill on the small mob. And go right into the full kill for whatever, captain or west mob you need. Where are we at skill wise? We're getting up there. We're up to 60 for our maximum on weapons at level 12. But you know what we need to do is actually hearth back to Undercity and buy skills, because we'll get Inner Fire before we start up on any more quests here. Briarthorn. I don't think we can loot that yet. No. Nice. Mage Royals. High level as well, I think, herb-wise. Ooh. Scary elite. We stay away. I've seen some kills. A Mage Royal we can't touch yet. Seen that elite kill a couple people already. Surf Crawler at level 7. Ooh. So what we could do, I was gonna say, we could make our hearth here at Silver Pine. And then fly to UC, hearth back here, go quest, hearth back here, and then head over to Barrens maybe. Well, later Duratar, not Barrens, and then go into RFC as a way to gear. Or we can just play in this region till we run out of quests and loot where we can. Yeah, that's probably best. That's safest, to be honest. Anytime you group, you're putting yourself at risk.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Wonder if I can edit that add-on death log. Just going so frequently. Everyone's dead. Looking for group. Oh, wow. Got a little tool in here. RFC. It's cool.
Greetings. Our bats are well trained and fed. You'll not find faster.
All right, so let's go back to Undercity. What version of WoW would you say you like the most? That's hard. I mean, I'd say probably Classic. Retail is really good right now. The War Within, the previous expansion that just released back in August, is really solid. But it also is very arcadey, like ARPG like. You just level up really quick, queue into dungeons, queue into raids, like you just hit the content button you want to do, and you can pretty much wrap up your weekly activities within like 10 hours of gameplay for the whole week. So anyone that's looking to like actually play the game, you don't really have too much with that one. But your whole account is linked. It's very alt focused, like playing all the different classes and going for like mount achievements, different like dungeon raid achievements, stuff like that. So I like it in the aspect that it is good and moving in a great direction as far as respecting your time and also providing a little bit more of like that story arc and zone development that some of the older versions of the game had. Classic vanilla, I think, is amazing. That's like the immersion in the world, the questing, the pace, everything is perfect for that. And then I don't really care about the other versions like Burning Crusade or Wrath or Kata. They're just like extensions of, you know, Blizzard trying to make more money off of the same thing without doing any more work, you know. I gotta go to the priest trainer here. And any of the little mini game things I've kind of just ignored. Like they had a Miss Pandaria remix where it was like super quick to level and you could like blaze through the content, but it was something to try to like make that relevant. They had a little thunderstorm thing that was like fun for a couple days, and then it was just whatever. So this version, I think the classic version at its core is the best. If they could just support these like servers to where people could play through the entire progression and it not be focused on like the hyper speed like pacing, I think it would be a huge hit and people would really enjoy playing the game like long term, back like community wise, right? Right now they pace it with like releases based on a time gate, which is not how the game was originally. So I think it's hard for people to really enjoy the game when there's like a deadline to it. They either don't get invested or they really enjoy it and then it gets ripped out from under them and they're like thrust into go ahead and do the next content. And everyone's like, oh, well, you can stay, but also there's no players. So the world feels dead. So no one's going to stay and do that. So long answer, you got it. Short answer, probably this version classic. And again, I haven't played through it in its entirety, so it kind of says a lot. But I think I've been playing the game for, you know, whatever amount of years, 10 plus years, always chasing that like normal progression of like, let's create a character. Let's go from like cloth rags to like some pretty sweet gear and then attempt some of the hard content and get it done. So, man, these skills are expensive. I'm gonna have to be picky here. Inner fire is huge. Don't need res, that's for sure. I guess we can pick up the other two. But yeah, have you ever played WoW over there, Yada? All right, let's go to the spell book. Discipline. What if this smart casts? Guess we'll put this over here in case we run into a low level target. And then power word, shield rank 2. Okay. Looking pretty good. Just gonna hit the vendor real quick since we're standing next to one. And then
Be quick about your business. Embrace the shadow.
pop this scroll as we get back ready to quest. And I think like WoW exists in a really good space for me too because of my time constraints on my schedule. That some people might not have that much time to game. And it's perfect if you can just hop on, do a few quests, like do some herbing, whatever, and kind of stay current. Like take retail, right? If you just want to like hop in, have some fun, it not be that serious, like you not need to rely on literally anyone else to group, to do like anything. You just press buttons, you get into content. That's like the perfect version. You can play an hour a night, 40 minutes, do one dungeon at like pretty high pace. don't really need like much prep or anything. Or like classic is like you could spend a couple hours grinding out the materials you need to get the right buffs to get into a group that then like you go into like a difficult raid and you don't even get it done that night, and then you have to like do it all again to grind and make sure you're still set up. Could be more of a time investment for sure. All right, so we're still good on pots. Good enough to stay current on potions. Top these off. Guys are level 10. This house might be a little contested. So this will be one where it's going to be a little challenge pulling, getting the right angles, getting in, getting this book, getting back out. Probably clear. Looks like we're getting a spawn right on top of us. The guy that was in world first, I guess, disconnected twice and died when he was like trying to pretty much finish max level today. Pretty wild. Assuming this book is upstairs. It's kind of how the design of these houses are. I don't think I upgraded my stam buff. You can always get skill upgrades off targets that aren't yours leash-wise. It's nice to stab them at least with your weapon. Oh, now everyone comes in now that we've cleared the way. They don't even stick around to kill. Ah, there you go. This guy's a friend. Okay, what else can we get into? The bears. The wargs. Maybe that's about it for level 12 and 11 stuff. Anything good for that quest? Nope, just XP. So we can keep going. We'll rebuff while we're on the road. A little bit safe. Got here Silverleaf. Oh yeah, making like a run speed potion. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Be like a nice get away from me card. I don't know. I feel like priests have very little in their kit to begin with for mitigating pulling too much or something like that. So we'll have to see if this NPC's up. Seems pretty clear here, but as soon as we accept the quest, I'm positive gonna be a bunch of wolves showing up. Oh, hey, guy. You're just hiding in here on a table. Kind of creepy. I think this guy is pretty safe to farm. So we'll go up here and farm here. So yeah, the reason that I said bummer that I sold my mace is once I get max dagger skill, it'd be nice to be able to farm up my mace skill. We can farm up our cooking off these wargs. Obviously wait for the NPC. That'd be helpful to get the bear meat recipe in my inventory ready to go. See anything in range. Just a wolf over there. Resist. The worst. Jeez, heaps of resists, misses. Not doing well on that target. This guy's got a super long respawn time, if I remember correctly. Wonder if this guy is grouping. You gotta get them quite a ways too, so nice to keep this area clear. Ooh, that rogue grabbed that tag right away. Forget that. I'm not fighting your mob for you, dude. Feel like after this group with the escort, the wargs, the bears, it's time to go over to Duratar. Get ourselves ready for RFC. Let's see what kind of levels people are. Going in at. I think probably like 15 safe. Oh, there we go. I have to hurry up and kill here.
The wolves outside won't leave, and they eye me evilly every time I step foot out that door. They must be incredibly hungry to think I'm worth eating. I have to report to my teammate, the Deathstalker, Rene Yorick. And to get to Rene, I'll need help against those wolves. Please escort me. And there are a lot of wolves out there, so we'll have a better chance if you have friends who can help.
So as a priest at lower level, you want to avoid using Power Word Shield for bears or warriors because they can't get any rage generation if they don't actually get hit. So absorbing the hits ends up screwing things up
Thank you for the aid,
for
adventurer.
them.
I had feared Erland was overcome by the dangers of Silverpine. With your help, I see that he has not. Although Quinn's wounds are mending, I want to get our report to High Executor Hadrick as quickly as possible. It has information that is vital to the Forsaken's occupation of Silverpine.
Trying to help this guy out. He's already lead, so yeah, I guess his quest got bugged up and he can't complete the escort. Yeah, if I can get all the precursor quests done for RFC, it'd be super nice to grind through that, get as much gear out of there as possible to bring out into the open world. You can do it kind of safe as a heals because you could just like run out and abandon the group. Yeah, here we go, getting the boys together. farming wolves. I can't even loot them. I don't know if I should turn cell found off. I don't know. It's kind of a cool challenge, but people are just kind of like new. So you also kind of run the risk of not getting your loot because people don't know what Cellfound is. But hopefully they all just walk out of this door when the escort starts and loot all these wolves up. And a couple hearts show their selves to me. A group for one. And I'm spending way too much time in this area. I just need to secure the tags on these. And that didn't happen, so back to farming wolves anyway. Guess I don't need to sit in this zone anymore either, though. There's a bunch of wargs along the road, especially back toward Undercity. So let's head that direction. Buffs are still okay. We're still in a safe spot. You could even farm the 10s for the hearts. It's much safer. All right, there it is, finally. There's not too much more we can do up here that is safe. One quest back in Tiras Fall. That's kind of safe, but I think it's probably time to clean up with the bears and then head over to Duratar. Start doing the precursor quests for Ragefire. And then leveling should just exponentially take off because I'm probably going to do a lot of dungeon leveling as a healer. Mix of questing along the way, but without the tool spec being active yet, it's going to be tough to get my feet off the ground. Solo leveling, you know? Nice. 2 armor upgrade on the feet. Pretty solid. Keep inching closer to the other quest up here for the skittering blood. 23 minutes on the hearth. I think if we can get that done, getting the bears and then the skittering blood, we'll be in pretty good shape to hearth and turn in. keep our head on a swivel here. Get a bear ahead. Kind of want to leash him where these wargs and moon rage aren't patrolling. Looks like this is the path someone else took. Let's redo our buffs here for elixir and hope that these wargs don't respawn on top of us while we're killing this bear. Nice, more boots, 17 armor, massive double boot upgrade within a couple minutes. Pretty huge. Pretty huge. Just hug the cliffside here. We got a bear ahead, perfect. We're making our way over to the next targets. Hold off and let my mana regen a little more. This is a giant grizzly, level 13. So we're gonna have to pull out all the tricks. Cool. Got what we needed there. Anything close to the silver leaf? The rot hide. But I think we can grab it here. Nice. Herbing up to 51. Let's beeline it across here. Get up toward the skittering blood. Another silver leaf. Let that one go. And the Shami was nice enough to clear the way. Bear ahead. Bear to the left. And the elite patrol ahead. I'd have to go through that bear. Oh, there's tons of people up here farming away. Looking for spiders to kill. I think after these turn-ins, we'll have 13 secured without issue. Fisherman over there with a cooking fire. Clear some inventory. Take a little break. Doing pretty well tonight. I haven't had any close calls so far. Staying strong on potion usage. Got our bandages ready to go. I really have no CC for creating windows to use those yet. I don't think we can use swords. I'm going to bring that up real quick. Weapons, classic, priest. I think it's mace, staff, wand, dagger. Yeah. That gets a nice chunk of change in the pocket. And we have quite a bit built up. As far as resources go. For herbing. Was that... I think that outplayed my elixir. 50, 60. Yeah, it did. I'd rather have the scroll up, to be honest. All right, let's position well here and get some spider kills. Ah, come on, guys. I tagged 2 and you steal both of them. This area could get sticky quickly with the number of spawns. We're going to just drink right away. There's a spawn on top of us. Seems like leveling out here on the fringes would be best. Ooh. That's not good. I just hovered something and it was a corpse of a player. Oh, see, this is where we need to start. Being careful. rebuff here and drink again to make sure we've got our pots up. In case we get another spider spawn on top of us. That's how quickly things can go wrong, you know? Pull one, get another on top of you. Got 38 seconds to go. Why not do a little fishing? All right.
Speak quickly. Watch your back.
Just kind of want to look for like level 12 spiders on the outskirts. Gonna be best for me. 13 in the middle. There's a 12. This is what we're looking for. Safe spot on the beach. No threat of mobs spawning in on us. Halfway there. Next rank, we'll have a way better chance of getting our spirit tap, which will help. Once we get that to 100, that'll be a big game changer for leveling. It's pretty much every mob will give us the spirit back. Nice. Level 12. Spawn right on us. Let that guy take it. Got 6 minutes to finish this quest. See if we can do it. We're halfway done. Hopefully this guy is done with his stuff in a moment. This guy's been here a while, it looks like. Man, if only I had some gear, it'd be a lot easier. Oh, no quest item either. Looks like we're getting a lot more open spawns though, so this shouldn't take too much more. Need to loot a wand big time. Stole the spider. I was looking to see there was good stuff. Over in RFC. New chest, sure. But I need to get a hold of a wand somehow. Oh man, no quest item. Out of junk water. Here we go. Nothing. Still, holy cow. Would do RFC with the guild. I think I'm just under leveled a bit. Maybe after this quest is done with. Jeez, I cannot get lucky on these. Nothing. I get level 13 for this though. And this is nuts. Killed so many spiders. There it is. Finally. Finally. Alright, we'll leave that level 14 quest. Back to the sepulcher we go. For a try quest turn in.
Speak quickly. It is troubling to hear our Deathstalkers have failed their mission. Let us hope that these failures are rare. I'll give you the potion in a moment, but here is its recipe. If those Deathstalkers find themselves in need of future aid, then perhaps you can give it yourself.
Here is the potion to aid in Quinn Yorick's recovery. Now, if you will excuse me, I have very important work to continue.
This is precisely the spell I was in search of, adventurer. After
I don't know how I like the voiceover. I suppose it's nice.
What is it? I hadn't accounted for the level of Scourge presence we've seen in Silverpine Forest, nor for the troubles our Deathstalkers have had in their scouting efforts. Your aid to our Deathstalkers was invaluable, adventurer, and you will be commended. While you were out helping our Deathstalkers, Apothecary Renferal sent you a summons. He did not give me details, but he
Oh. Jeez. Level 14 quests. Level 11. What do we get out of this? 650 XP. It's kind of a lot, but Nothing else. Otherwise, head back to the Undercity for a double turn in. Got our spirit tap. Okay. I think we go back to Undercity, turn in some of those quests. Could always run and hit return to Quinn on the way. It's just a way to polish up that area. Also have the family crypt hanging out. That might be the play to get done tonight. What's the best path here? Go to the Undercity, turn in these others, get some XP. Yeah, that's
Bats are
probably
well trained and fed. You'll not find faster.
the one to do it on. I'll launch Curse Forge and see if we can get like a rare. Yeah, I think it's time to clean up around here, and then we'll go do the precursor quest for RFC. Get that started up. Got a couple recipes hanging out. Gonna end up running right over to where we want to be with the apothecarium. Cooking trainer, anything new?
Cooking is a lifelong pursuit, and I see we share the same
Spiced
passion.
wolf meat. All right.
Hello.
Okay. I know something feeds into First aid.
Trust no one.
It might be the kicker. So we'll hold on to that for the moment. We got the bag space for now. And we might be able to make an even better healing pot. Should pick up some garbage water.
I'm not amused by your audacity in coming to me for training. Go through the archway and down the ramp to the southeast and talk to Dr. Martin Felben. He is a Forsaken who can teach you the basics.
Ooh, I just got told where to go, dude.
Very well. Cut another lump of flesh from one of these specimens. Let us test what you've learned so far, and we can progress from there.
Speak quickly.
How good of Apothecary Renfurl to send you to me, adventurer. These samples will indeed prove useful to the cause. I will begin studying their toxic and contaminable properties at once. You can be a further
Strength,
service to the Royal
intellect.
Apothecary Society, adventurer. When
Stamina.
Arugul cast his wretched magic on the forest, he cursed one of our most promising members, Apothecary Berard. Now a mindless servant of Arugul. Berard is useless to us, but
Ah, yes. A colleague.
very well. Cut another lump of flesh.
So where
from
we
one of these
at?
specimens.
We're at
Let us
30.
test what you've learned so far, and we can progress from there.
Oh, so that just acts as food. Guess we'll use that up.
What would you ask of death?
Oh, cool. Better herbalism. So now what can I gather here? Up to 50. So could probably pick up those briar root, stuff like that. That's a lot of cash for an herb pouch. And how are we doing on vials?
What do you require?
Can stack to 20, right? Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, like my gear is so bad. I don't know how I'm even living out here, you know? feel like I'm holding Return to Quinn. Or I can go for it. First, let's make our hearth Undercity again. I can go up and do Family Crypt. Earth back here.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Go hit up Quinn. Or I can go directly over to Duratar. Start working on a couple of these quests. Obviously the precursors. Got one to turn in at the crossroads now. I think it's time to start working backwards, and then we'll return over to the Undercity. Because I am so out of gear. Like, I cannot continue with the game. I get geared up, so it's time to take the airship over to Org. Oh, poor guy. Jesus. The elevator got him. That's crazy, dude. And if we can get some better gear off of drops, then we can stack mats for RFC. Gonna be my plan. See how much time we got left tonight. Well, our elixir of defense needs to be rebuffed when we get to Org. I feel like I wait to even do that quest until after I clean up some of the Duratar ones. Probably going to be my plan here. See if this is the right spot.
My brother said we could make great money with this trade route, but he didn't tell me I would be the one living on this side. If you come back this way on the Zeppelin, could you bring me something to eat? They sell some of the finest meat in Orgrimmar, and I sure could use something that didn't die weeks before it stopped moving.
Crazy. It's going to be cool. Get over to Duratar. Hang out over there. Get some quests over in Org. is too nice that you get to transfer when you die. It's not just like a total time sink anymore. I can keep this character, keep healing through classic. I think I'd probably transfer this character off and then try again on a different class. Not sure I'll go or priest again. It's just real soft, but I think that I have enough skill with the class that I know how to heal. That I could actually make it on this character. Or other classes, it would be a big learning curve. Thought I made my undead skin color like a bit near like pale or light, but it's coming across pretty green. I'm a little rotten over here. All right, so we'll pick up the quest in Org. Pick up the flight path and then head down to Razor Hill. Head all the way down and maybe work on the troll quests. Some good groupings there. Level 8 might be kind of in my wheelhouse. Touch of weakness, we should get that. It's the undead priest quest. Burning shadows. It's going to be linked to some of the other RFC quests that we do. So yeah, we'll kind of go over this way, come up, get these, and then grab our hearth back at main in here in Org. Yeah, I gotta grab the flight path too. They don't do that for you. Not like retail. That way, when we do make it over to the Barrens,
lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a wind rider.
We can go somewhere. It just has us going back to the Undercity. No problem. We know where that is.
Hey there. My respect to you and your kind, adventurer. I normally teach only those of my own tribe. Your lessons come from Elthaliste in the city once called Lord Aeron. You should return to her if you're to learn those abilities that set you apart from other faiths. Go to the war quarter in the Undercity and find your mistress there.
Okay. It's our level 10 priest quest. Which might be really good to pick up before first dungeon. Doesn't matter too much. It'll help more in questing than anything else. Our Earth is still Undercity, so we could always pick up all these quests and then Hearth back, pick up Touch of Weakness, and then ride the Zeppelin back for that usage, you know, run down, pick up quests that are still relevant. Still got plenty of space in the quest log.
Spig. The spirits of the Stonetalon Mountains are angered, for goblins and their servants are plundering and burning the land. So the land has cried out, and those who listen for such things have heard. Cirith Stonebreak, a promising shaman of the Horde, was sent to... All members of the Horde are equal in my eyes, adventurer! We have all suffered many burdens.
Stop it. What a voice. I don't know what the best thing to do is. We get involved in an RFC run. It'll be a long process. And we missed the entrance to the cleft.
Listen closely to what you are told, and do not quickly trust or distrust, for even friends serve their...
I feel like Touch of Weakness is like good for PvP. But like rebuffing a 2-minute buff. Cause 8 shadow damage. It's like one swing of the pole, 25 mana. It's a lot to rebuff. We'll hold off. We'll just pick that up next time we're in Undercity. It's nice. A nice little ad, but could pop things out of stealth.
What? If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Farewell.
let's go all the way. We need the gear. We've got the hearth set. And get set up to go into RFC properly. Well, this quest kind of sucks. But maybe it was only because all of the running.
I'm Reslak, one of Gazlo's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things have been going good except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? The last shipment, they promised it'd get through, was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of... Where was it? Razorwind Canyon. I gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls.
That's pretty good. Goblin voiceover is pretty solid. Yeah, so mostly we're backtracking to do all these quests for the actual rewards. If they give anything. And next hearth, get what we can get done. Next hearth, we got to pick up staff training so I can start skilling that up. Hopefully we find a mace along the way. And I should have done that before I went for the big run. Forgot about it. We didn't need the silver right at the moment. Big bummer.
I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready. Adventurer, get yourself moving and get me some tail asher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The blood-taloned tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely. But if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over those islands. You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Kargal needs some new recruits for Baron's duty. I know led by when we arrived.
I think I need to turn voiceover off. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's throwing me for a loop. I want to pick up some more water.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Ooh. Now the question is, do I hurt the razor? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting all these quests.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies.
Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, within 30 minutes, we can clean up this type of stuff. What do we get out of the Vanquish quest? Might be one we gotta let go. Unless we get cash. We might get XP off level 8 mobs. It's mats. Chance at loot. It's on the way. I don't know. Maybe I should start there. Then at least it's done, ready for turn in. 500 XP. Full earth root. That's what we need more of. Okay. So let's buff up here. Got our elixirs going. We'll just swoop in here, get these kills, and should go pretty well. 6, 7. I don't know if this quest is even worth doing. Maybe we'll get some gear upgrades. Find a battered chest or something like that. Possible. That's not a nice respawn. Key gives me XP. And a key. Man, it would have been perfect to level my staff. Ooh. Oh, these guys are all dying up here. Poor souls. linen. It would be great, actually, is if I could loot a wand, low-level wand, level 10 one, off this whole ordeal. We definitely need a wand previous to going into RFC. Gonna be a big goal. 3 more Marines. Nice. Minor H-pot. Peek around for a battered. Nothing so far. And we do still have 5 levels now for the dagger skill ups. And we just need sailors. 6 more. Nice. Scroll of Spirit. That's complete. $18. Ooh, more earth root. Still giving us skill up in herbalism. Might as well grab it if it's this close. I'm just hoping something rewards a wand at some point. Please, game.
Lower your voice, adventurer. The Kolkar centaurs lie just over the ridge to the west in Kolkar Crag. Last
One
night while
armor.
they were raiding, I snuck into their village and discovered that the dirty beasts have a 3-tiered attack planned on the trolls and orcs of Durotar. We mustn't let their invasion come to fruition. Perhaps you can muster the might needed to infiltrate Kolkar Crag and destroy their attack plans. Last I saw, they had divided them up amongst 3 of their leaders.
Ooh.
Many of the hides we use come from Durotar tigers, adventurer,
Well,
blankets,
there's a
armor.
couple quests that we can
There are a great many reasons
abandon
we
for the
hunt
moment.
beasts, and many reasons we let them thrive at the same time. The time has come for us to cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall reward you. You can find them on the islands south of here.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams.
We at Senjin...
Yeah. Abandon that for the moment.
We at Senjin Village are not without our own troubles, and we thank you for your aid. But the news you bring regarding the Burning Blade could be trouble for everyone. There is an orc stationed at Razor Hill, Orgnal Solskar, who polices Durotar from evils such as the Burning Blade. Go to Orgnil and tell him of our plight, as well as your news from the Valley of Trials. He will want to know these things. Razor Hill lies to the north.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams. He was taken by Zalazane, the warlock on the Echo Isles to the east, and he is dead. But death is not freedom for my brother. Minshina's spirit was trapped within his own skull by Zalazane's magics.
The witch doctor
Okay. That's nice and all, but let's do the level 8 quests first. Which that means going and crushing the... Oh, Tazdingo just went down, man. Ooh. Getting the attack plans. And then picking up some eggs. 12 minutes on our Hearthbacked Razor. No rest in this region. About 50 minutes till I think it's probably a good time to call it for the night. So we could probably get this entire island area done. Get back to Razor Hill and be pretty well off. Be complete. And hopefully we end up with some armor upgrades along the way. Already see a bracer upgrade in the quest rewards for this quest. Just have to go a tiny bit slower on Priest, I feel. Get some dagger hits in on this guy. Try to rank up and force this guy to take the aggro on this so we can get the attack plans. There it is. Because that'll despawn now, and it's his weight instead of mine. It feels good playing these quests in Duratar at a bit higher of a level because they stink. There's a lot of threatening mobs, so making it out, oh, huge, absolutely huge that we picked up another weapon type. I'm so happy about that. Because now we can, oh, wow. Got a named mob here. Of course, I'm going to be the one to thank for this. Pioneer gloves. What do we got? Leather. Did he just leave the group so I didn't get progress on that? What a jerk. Whatever, hopefully these are spawning back quickly. Oh yeah. Almost instant. Hopefully those are worth a silver or something. right. Easy peasy. One armor upgrade incoming on the bracers. Clear inventory a tiny bit. Running into some pretty rough inventory management at the moment. Let's put on the mallet for leveling up our mace a little more. Yeah, and if we can get staff training, gotta remember to do that. Be in a really good spot with having the majority of the upgrades usable and ready to equip. And then wand is really our big gap right now. I do play a priest ever again. We're just doing enchanting. I mean, I could remove Southbound if it's that big of a deal, but again, I think that's kind of weak. It's another layer of challenge.
The Horde would surely prevail if the Kolka centaurs were to attack. But by preventing such an attack, we have spared our mighty warriors unnecessary bloodshed. And as sure as there is sand in the Tanaris desert, we know that there will be blood spilled before these trying times are through. You have served your people well, adventurer.
Thanks, guy. Talk to the butcher. Make our bandages.
What's beyond your mind?
I think at this point with 17 heavy linen, it's time to sell the base linen out for the inventory spot. 2 silver. Treat it as well.
How you doing, man?
And we had nothing more to learn
What you want?
for alchemy, right? Rejuve at 40. Could craft this up, but it's not like an amazing thing anyway. Not really needed.
You come get the voodoo. You be careful, man.
Don't be shy. Be seeing ya.
Okay. 15 slots. That's pretty slim. Can we dump here? Spider legs. Yeah, I'm not worried about all this extra junk. These roots. Let's dump them.
Spirits be with ya.
Okay. Get that mace training up. It's kind of crazy how they came up with this game so long ago and it all fed into each other. Like, you as an undead came over to Duratar, you were only able to pick up certain quests because they weren't like, you know, something helpful to the undead. You had their prime focus on like being apothecaries and everything to do with like ichor and potions and all of these things. And it's amazing how well done it was so long ago. Without, you know, internet and all these crazy stories. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Such a cool thing. Still getting a little skill up out of Silverleaf, so we'll keep grabbing it till that's not the case. We head to the main island. We've got like 2 or 3 on a couple of these quests. 2 or 3, 2 or 4. Start working in on the trolls. And then Earth's ready to rock. Back to Razor Hill. So we'll probably get all these done. Get the turn-ins in Sen'jin. And jump back over to Razor Hill. Again, just hoping for some gear upgrades. Got a +1 armor since we left Undercity. Pretty good. 2 boot upgrades tonight. Not too bad. Let's see if this acts as a line of sight for cast. Go for about 30 more here tonight. See if we can get some eggs here. Kind of hugging the... Yeah, there's some over here. Kind of hugging the outskirts. I haven't decided yet whether I want to go shadow and just quest all the way up. But I have way less protection. Or go healer. Kind of just blitz through dungeoning and questing, you know, where I can get groups and stuff. I feel like healer's more helpful to guildmates. All right, quite a few complete here. Gotta kill a lot of trolls, and then, of course, Mr. Zalazane here. Cool. It's one quest done. I can just work on these trolls on the outskirts. It's like the biggest population's kind of in this region. Go. Yeah, Shadow has the manipulation, the CC, the spirit, Hellsteel. You're really helpful out in the open world. If I go holy, it's pretty much going to put me at a disadvantage for the open world, but open me up to a lot of advantage in gear of dungeoning. And there's going to be a little, you know, CC mixed in and whatnot, but kind of worked out for me. Set out of line of sight as one spawned directly on top of me. Sure, I'll help these guys out. I took his shrink. Right again. Oh, whoa, he's back up again. That's a quick respawn. I grabbed the tag there. And of course, one spawns on top of me. Time to get that mallet training in. What do I still need? 2 voodoo trolls. I need hex trolls too. Just save all the people we can, you know? See him half health, no stand buff, just after a tough fight with Zalzane. We'll help you out, guy. No worries. This area's got what we need. What did he pull? Voodooer? Alright, back to Sanjan. Oh, we're making pretty good time. I thought that was going to take the next 30 minutes. And, in a good spot. See if there's any good upgrades here.
Are you
All right, let's see here.
Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved
A
my brother's spirit
lifesteal
from slavery.
skull, if I remember correctly.
Zalazan gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong.
Bombay.
I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change. Thank you.
All right. Done in Senjin. Later, trolls. Some good stuff.
Troll Hall. You might be weak, but at least you're not clumsy, adventurer.
Wow.
Take this and get out of my way. I've got cooking to do.
Don't flatter me too much there. Definitely go through that water. And I don't know. Got a one-use item. Faintly glowing skull. Not work enough for that jump.
Yes? You have something to report? Well then, let's have it. We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Duratar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos. Find and defeat Fizzle and bring me his dead claw.
All right.
This does not bode well at all. You were wise to bring this information
From
to
the
my attention.
wreckage.
Humans cannot be trusted. We fought alongside them with a weary heart,
I'm
knowing
gonna
they would betray us one day. Admiral Proudmoore's death was not enough to
not
stop his
do
legacy
that
of
quest.
deceit. The human scum had his plans well laid out before he ever met his demise. His reign won't even die with Benedict, it seems. Who knows how long it will be before the next word of your
We're not gonna risk
You look pretty.
playing in the water. Let's get rid of that. And then we could probably do encroachment. Relatively clear bags wise, and we'll be up to 14 by the end of these quests, hopefully. Oh, of course. Battards. Oh. Yeah, I still got my mace equipped. Gotta remember to be skilling up in that. Yeah, next level we'll get the I think the 100% upgrade for the spirit after kill, which should help so much with minimizing the need to drink. So right now it's a chance after kill. I have no mana after rebuffing. Right, let's move on. Need one more scout here, it looks like. Are they up here now? We can cross here. Battle Guard, Dust Runner. Yeah. Aces to 59. Almost caught up to our dagger skill. I just need to pull a super lucky wand roll. Where you going, dude? I'm gonna be able to loot him. Get down from there. Billy Club. Main hand mace just beat out my dagger. Heck yeah. See? It's not a total waste of time to come back and do these. Earth root. Up ahead. Tiny bit of combat XP gain. There it is. Oh, and a battered. Just peeking out right there. Wand, wand. Please give us a wand. Small pearl. Small pearl. Little silver cell action. Three earth root. Boom. So we got about 7 minutes here. Hold off on doing fizzles.
Adventurer, please, can you help me? My son Crone went hunting days ago, and he still hasn't returned. He went west toward the Barrens to hunt crocolisks along South Fury River. I fear the worst. As strong as
Does
he
that
was,
end
his
in
stubborn pride has always drawn him into trouble. I
Razor?
warned him that the crocolisks were powerful and vicious. He grew angry and stormed off.
Lost but not
Can't
forgotten.
find him. At least bring me a sign of his fate. Even if you have to open up the stomach of every crocolisk along the South Fury's banks.
I know, we run back to her. So maybe we should do that. Go back to her. Harpies. Turn in a goblin. Then go down to Razor. For any additional turn-ins we got. That's the play. For any bastards around. We're kind of relying on those open world loot type situations for the wand loot. Level 10. Thread the needle here. More herbs. Let those ones go. Look for some crocs here. This has a really junky drop rate. You end up having to kill a ton of crocs for it. Huh. Male white belt. Ooh, poor guy went down. Guess we can go across the bridge and turn in. Ooh. Got a nice new dagger upgrade. dang, these Crocs have some pretty good gear. Nothing. Let's go turn in this quest. And we can continue with the Crocs.
Blood. Oh, so Tokrin sent you? He's an excellent... Dab.
Well, now we have our spirit tap, so that should be a lot better for retaining mana mob to mob. Gonna help out a lot. And now, I think our next talents are for the wand, and we don't have one. Yeah. We'll have to audible over to Holy Spec. Or we might just talent into wands anyway. But critical chance of spells could be helpful, especially for healing. I mean, we can bounce back and forth probably, because they're early talents that really are not too crazy. Though the wand damage increases are kind of wild, like 5% per level instead of the 1% per level for the holy spec. And nothing again. I have to kill 100 of these cracks. And I suppose really around level 20 is when I need to pick Shadow or Holy. As we start taking the first Shadow talents at that point, if we want to go that route. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Get rid of the apples. Oh, good, the bloody leather boot stacks. Perfect. So keep getting that instead of my quest item. Holy cow. I think we just got our first offhand. 1 intellect. Massive. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Awesome. just want this amulet so I can go to bed. I'm breaking all my rules. We're gonna have to beeline it straight to Razor Hill after this turn-in. But I'm like here and I'm safe and all these cracks just won't drop my item. Another no-go. How about you, level 9 crack? This is crazy. Trying to discern whether there's something in game making a noise or whether I'm gonna get some baby aggro. Finally, we got it. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go right to Razor. Turn this in tomorrow. Swoop up. Swoop up. It's a good stop point. I thought, maybe we could get to 15 tonight or something, but I'll take 14. We're doing pretty well. No wand, but our first offhand. Pretty good. Gear is still in a messy spot. I will be honest. We've not seen improvements that I want to see. What did that reward again? 8. 3 armor. So that's something to look forward to. An encroachment just gave some gold. So. Yeah, that's where we'll leave off tonight, and we'll jump back in fresh tomorrow. And maybe you have to do some retail stuff previous to reset. That side of things, I wrapped up a lot of my renown leveling today, got my weekly dungeon done, and got another trove for the silken axe and got something for the Weaver as well, but still making some progress in retail. I'm going to work on getting the delves done. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow instead. Break this up. Play a little mix here, but I also did start my rogue over on Night Slayer Alliance side. So I'll have Alliance and Horde, PvP, Ally, and PvE Horde. And once this character goes down, hopefully transfer over to the PvE side of things and continue there. Playing the game, having some fun. So, pretty good night, all in all. Turn in here, camp out at the inn. It's a nice little polish over in Silverpine, and then brought it over this way.
I will pass along word that the Quillboars have been removed from their lairs, and that their structures may be set to fire.
There we go. Nothing from you, sir. Let's deal with our inventory so we're fresh. Next play session. Got a club now. Currently wielding that. So all this other stuff is indeed junk to be sold. Starting to get rich. Alchemy. I love professions you can just use on the go without a crafting station.
Go forth to victory.
We've got a lot of herbs. We're going to have to start banking herbs. Though it is nice to have the bag slots to just craft as we go. I should probably just craft this over into money. So we'll see. There's no rush right now. We're doing okay inventory wise. We're not, we're throwing away bread and shit that's worth a copper or two. Not anything crazy. Spider Ichor. Ah, right. I wanted to check with the first aid trainer. Let's see if it sends us all the way to org for that.
What are you looking for?
Oh, class
Which
trainer
do you
too.
seek? You're looking for Tai
Priest.
Jin. Find her in the barracks on the east side of town.
We've got skills. No wonder I'm thinking that I'm rich. I'm about to get rid of all my skills. For all my money for skills.
Don't be shy.
Cure disease. Renew smite. Oh. Here we go. Absolutely need that. Oh my god, I went from having money to being poor.
Later.
Like, I'm barely keeping up. Because I came back for quests and everything. But that's huge. Oh my god, I'm absolutely just super thankful. I've got Psychic Scream and just a little bit of padding. Let me get rid of Smite rank 2. So our rank 2s are on the bar for the moment, but a rank 3 to open on, and rank 1 just to polish enemies. Crush them at low health. Man, Psychic Scream's gonna be such a game changer. 2 enemies within 8 yards to flee. Just totally reverse. And keep going. So here we are. Let's camp out in the inn. It's a good stream, good time. And we'll find a bed to grab some sleep on. That's like what? Not gonna work. I get up towards the top here. I'm really bad at this. That's fine. That's good enough. Looks good, huh? Looks good. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We have stayed alive. We're here to fight another day. So catch you tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central. And again, thanks for joining in. Thanks for chatting, yada. And take care of yourselves as you start off the work week with a strong start. All right, everybody. Enjoy the wowing. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Thanks for follows, views, all the good stuff. See you.